If you are young, if you don't remember anything else I said, you remember this. The most important thing that the President and Congress have done that nearly no Americans know is to revolutionize the student loan program. It is, now let me tell you what it does. They took a program that I did on an experimental basis when I was president, and then the next administration canceled because the banks hated it, to allow young people to borrow their money for student loans direct from the government. Here's how it works. Instead of paying the banks big middleman fees, the Department of Education sets aside a big loan reserve fund for failures and sends a check directly to Western Washington or the University of Washington or Washington State, any of them, any college here, anybody's participating in student loan. And then they loan the money to the students at a lower interest rate. When I did this, the students saved $1,300 in repayment costs on every $10,000 they borrowed. This is real money. Even more important, this is a huge deal, and for the working people here who want to send your kids to college, listen to this. For the first time ever, every single solitary young person in America who gets a student loan will have the legal right to pay that loan back as a small fixed percentage of their income, never more than 10%. And if you take a lower paying job or you're a teacher in a rural area or something, it can go as low as 5%. You can never be forced to pay something you can't afford. What this means is, think of it, no one in America will ever again have to drop out of college because they're scared they can't pay their loans back. Now, why is this important? Why should you care about this if you don't have a kid in college and you don't ever think you'll have another one? Here's why. In this decade, for the first time in my lifetime, we fell from 1st to 9th in the world in the percentage of our adults with 4-year degrees. This is really important to our future. This is a prescription for economic disaster. We let ourselves fall to 9th, and we're still 1st in the world in the percentage of people that go. They quit because they could not afford to stay. They couldn't take on any more debt. They didn't think they could pay their debt back. It's all going away now. It's now, unless you elect the Republicans. The leaders of the House and Senate in the Republican caucus have promised to repeal this law. Now, they just say, oh, it's big government meddling. What they don't really say is, look, vote for us. This is their message. We're going to make it harder to go to college, impossible to repay your loan, and we're going to add $60 billion to the debt because the people running these secret TV ads want their $60 billion back. That's what's going on. If you want America to go back to #1 and you don't ever want to see another young person in Washington State drop out of college because of the debt, you have to vote for Patty Murray for the United States Senate. And I'm issuing a plea to the young people who are here. This is going on all over America. They think they're going to win the Congress because they think you're going to stay home. Don't you realize that if 100% of the students and would-be students knew this, it could add 2,000 to 10,000 votes in every congressional district in America, and this would be a very different election because the voters would look like America's future. So put this on Facebook. Put this on YouTube. Get on there and email your list. Do something to make sure that every young person knows this bill passed, what's in it, and the consequence of repealing it.